What's up, YouTube? Good Kid Mad City here, bringing you CK Walker's very first game in his senior season. Now, before I kick out in the highlights, I'm gonna let the highlights play, but I gotta discuss my main man, Tyrann Mathiue. That is my favorite college player because my favorite college team is LSU Tigers. And the last time I read a report, it said he might stay there for his junior season, only taking classes, so basically skipping a whole year on football, just in hopes that for his senior season he can return to LSU. Now, me, I would like this the best because of course I'm a LSU fan, but as a fan of him, I don't know if that would be the best choice, because NFL scouts would see this as basically him taking a year off. You don't know if he's going to be in football shape, and now that he doesn't have to take drug tests, what type of drugs will he be doing? Because when he was a star, he was sitting on millions and he was smoking weed. So imagine what he's going to be doing when he's like not getting drug tested, and basically, he has nothing to lose. But then again, on the flip side, when you have nothing to lose, sometimes you gain the most. And I really hope that happens with him, and I really hope the best for him. My favorite football team is the Cowboys, as some of you know, and we like to pick up a lot of trouble stars. So hey, Tyrann Mathiue, you're always welcome here. I don't care if it was our first round pick, but after that stunt, I really believe he went from a top 5 pick down to a second or early third round pick. It's sad to say, because people with character issues nowadays, teams just don't want. It's not like the old days. Look what happened with Dez Bryant. He could have been the top 5 pick, but then he got suspended from college football for a whole year. Bam, he goes down to us. That's why Miami Dolphins cut Chad, T.O. and Randy Moss both had to take a year off. So there's a lot of people with character issues now that they used to deal with back in the day, and now it's like the new NFL just is no tolerance for quarterback hits, concussions, and attitude issues. That seems to be the main thing now in the NFL, and it's good and bad. With the character issues, some can say they have a valid argument, because before this, Chad Johnson hadn't ever gotten off-field trouble. Randy Moss and T.O. both never any off-field trouble. So yeah, Dez Bryant, another trouble receiver. Obviously, if you read headlines, you realize that he is in the news for off-field trouble, which is very disappointing. But I really hope Tyrann Mathiue can get an NFL career, because I really believe that he will be a great NFL player, just like my man Patrick Peterson and just like Mo Claiborne will be for my Dallas Cowboys. That's really all I gotta say about Tyrann Mathiue. You see, we're wrapping up this game. It's pretty much a blowout, 0-49. 0-49. The Hampton YOLOs is what I named my team. And CK Walker is just showing out in this first game. He's like, man, if every game could be like this, man. That last clip, said I had 40 carries for a couple yards, 1 we won, but that team was pretty tough. It was like the Ravens and 49ers matched together. And you see, I showed my stats, but it wasn't really any high school highlight. Now when I get to the pros, why, you know, you can say limitations for highlights will change, but right now, you know, it's high school. You're supposed to be balling out. You know, even Terrell Pryor was the number one high school player when he came out. So, shoot, Marcus Russell was too. So, yeah, that's really all I had to say about Tyrann. I really hope he does good, because had he not messed that thing up, that might have been the first time ever, 3 straight years, that he being from the same college had been drafted in the top 6. LSU being Patrick Peterson, Mo Claiborne, and Mathiue. I told you I'm a Cowboys fan, and people on my job just on me about Mo Claiborne and his, like, not off the field issues, but his Wonderlic score. I don't know what that really, you know, if that really means anything. Then again, Vince Young did have a Wonderlic score of like 6, so you know, he had a, I don't know what his score was, but it was terrible. I feel like a lot of players don't even care about that crap. As you see right now, CJ, I call him CJ because he got them dreads, CK Walker taking the second punt return back. And right now, I'm gonna adapt him to moniker Mr. 360, spin for the win. All he does is spin, CK Walker. That's what I will introduce him as from now on. Cause if you see the highlights spin, man, I'm telling you, juke so many people out with the spin move, and not a lot of people I see using it. It's pretty effective, especially one-on-one situations, because the juke is like a subtle move that I use to get, you know, from the hole that closes to, you know, the open hole. But that spin move is a wide spin move that can easily just trip up your opponent. As you see now, I'm getting dapped from my teammates. They're like, "Hey, you look like freaking Steven Jackson." And you're gonna see this a lot through my high school career. Me going out the slot. I mean, they putting me in like a slash position. I'm pretty sure I might pass the ball one of these plays in high school. You know, they got me doing a lot. But right now, we'll win in convincing fashion as well. It's in the middle of the third. As you see in the highlights, I catch a lot of balls. That's why they dubbed me the next Marshall Faulk, man. So, yeah, look at that, Moss and people scoring touchdowns. Legend spotlight on me because, of course, I am a legend. Now, CK himself, his favorite team, he said, is the Raiders. Don't ask him why. He just likes the Raiders. I don't know. Maybe his dad or whatever, whoever liked the Raiders. You know, you never know. Never judge a book by its cover. But this video is coming to a wrap up. So like, comment, subscribe, and the commentary is gonna stop, but it's gonna be a banging beat. And CJ, I keep calling him CJ, CK Walker highlights, Mr. 360. Bow 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 bow.